I just saw a video of what we're taking a look at today. And if what he's being accused of is fully true and he's guilty of this, then we have an S tier maxed out badges, Hall of Fame, gold medalist, oxygen thief. This piece of shit, if this comes out to be true, had intentionally smoked his pregnant woman who is 3 months pregnant with his own child. And he did it in a way to get as many people hurt and involved as possible by doing this shit in broad daylight in the streets of Las Vegas and crashing into 12 cars.
I thought it was an explosion. I thought a car fell off the rack. One of the engines blew up. I wasn't sure what it was. And as soon as I turned the corner, I saw the horrific scene that occurred.
Yes, y'all are listening to me correctly. Look, I can't show you it, but I will describe it because y'all know how soft this platform is. But bro, the video I saw, it was so bad to the point where flames had erupted in the car that he was driving. And what's up with people doing, you know what's crazy to me? Like, they're accusing him of doing this shit intentionally and y'all won't believe his excuse. If anything, just wait until I tell y'all the defense, because he's literally blaming this on autism attack. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah, before I get to all that shit, I'm not even trying to laugh. I'm trying to be composed. This is the second story I've brought y'all in under a month of somebody smoking their significant other. This time it's a guy. The other video, it was a girl. Do y'all remember the girl who tried to kill her man and he somehow survived but was in a coma and then woke up from the coma, snitched on her, then died? Now we got this oxygen burglar doing this to his pregnant woman. And how the f do these people survive, bro? Seriously, because if I was able to show y'all the video, y'all would be able to see what I'm talking about. Bro, the car got inflamed, man. Inflamed. And what doesn't make sense in my mind is, okay, let's say he's guilty of this, right? So far, it's still innocent till guilty, so he's accused of this. But let's say that, yeah, like it's 100% proven that he did this shit, which is what everybody is saying. Literally everybody. Except his lawyer, obviously.
We believe that this act on this defendant's part was intentional. This was at 3:30 in the afternoon on a clear, I believe, fairly sunny day. Nothing was obstructing this defendant's view. All indications are that there was no braking before the collision, and that by itself gives rise to a degree of intentional conduct.
Today at approximately 3:30 p.m., we received several calls reporting a multi-vehicle collision. Preliminary details indicate that one of the vehicles involved in this collision was driving at a high rate of speed.
How the f does his girl die who's in the passenger, but not him who's in the driver's seat? So that part is throwing me off so much, bro, because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's crazy luck, or like, it just doesn't make. And also, the motive isn't out there. There's really no concrete motive from what I see. Like I said, I'm gonna get you all the details here in a second, but before I get into all the details, just because there's no concrete motive, they're not saying he did this because she was cheating on him. They did this because they were breaking up. Nah, they were good, bro. She was pregnant with his baby 3 months in together. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. This type of reaction, maybe when we get to the details here in a second, it'll prove it, but somebody told him something that would cause him to crash out this much. I hope that's the case. I hope, for his sake, as a human being, as a man, right? Don't get my words misconstrued. This is a piece of shit regardless of the motive. You sniped your own baby, bro. Your baby hasn't even spawned yet. I want to say this in the most respectful way, but it's just how my mind frames it, bro. You literally spawn trapped your own son, your own child, your own seed who's supposed to carry on your bloodline. That alone doesn't stop you from, bro, put her to the side. Let's say she did something heinous to him, right? Do you not care about your child, man? At the end of the day, that woman has your seed inside of her. That is your baby. So don't get my words misconstrued when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. What he did is fucked up. But for his sake, I hope that at least there was something that happened in that car. His girl had told him something, a revelation that would at least make sense in our minds as to why he would do this, if that makes sense to y'all. This is how my mind is thinking about this. Somebody in that car had to have told him something. And if not, then this is a pack-a-punched satanic soldier. On top of anyways, let me get y'all the details and let's actually find out if there is more to the story. And this just happened, by the way, literally November 18th or 19th. So what, a little less or over 10 days ago? Get ready for this shit. Let's get into the details, man. A pregnant Las Vegas woman. We're back in Las Vegas again. I literally dropped a video speaking about a different situation that was as bad, if not worse than this shit. 3 days ago, happened in Las Vegas. Same shit. And understand that my videos that I bring y'all, especially recently, have been all concurrent right now. Everything that I've been bringing y'all this week literally happened this week. So don't sit here and think this shit happened. Nah, bro, this is how the world is right now. It's not good. A pregnant Las Vegas woman is ended after her boyfriend allegedly barrels into rows of cars at 100 miles per hour. Police charge Jose Gutierrez, I think that's how you say it, 19, with 2 counts of murder, as well as single counts of attempted murder and battery with a deadly weapon. A pregnant Las Vegas woman's devastated family is mourning her death after she was one of the 2 people killed when her 19-year-old man allegedly drove more than 100 miles into a row of stopped cars. Like I said, that was 12 cars. So I'm assuming other people got injured too. Which, by the way, on top of the criminal aspect of this, right? I don't even know if he's gonna see sunlight, like in terms of being out. On top of that, bro, you're not just financially in debt. You are to pay back the debt to everybody that's involved in this crash, insurance-wise. Boy, they're gonna have you mining coal on top of an Arctic mountain for the rest of your life, and you might pay a quarter of what you're gonna owe. Put the criminal charges to the side, bro. Anyways, the deadly crash took place in the middle of the afternoon in broad daylight, like I said, on November 18th, and killed Adeline Duran, 20, and 38-year-old Edward Garcia, who was driving another vehicle. It occurred when a silver 2011 Infiniti G37, allegedly driven by Duran's man, Jose Gutierrez, barreled into a row of stopped vehicles at the intersection of Cheyenne Avenue and Jones Boulevard in the northwest valley of the city. Las Vegas police announced earlier this month Gutierrez was allegedly traveling at a high rate of speed and failed to slow down for stop traffic at a red light before slamming into 11 other vehicles, police said in a statement on November 20th, announcing that the suspect had criminal charges against him upgraded in the days since the crash took place. Gutierrez now faces 2 counts of open murder, 1 count of attempted murder, and another count of battery with the use of a deadly weapon. He remains in custody without bond, records show. He is due back in court on January 6, 2026. The car that he was driving is registered to his girl's mom. They set up a GoFundMe. Garcia, who was driving another vehicle, also died in the fiery, like I said, bro, the video that I saw, hey, everything exploded, bro. It was an actual fire. Multi-vehicle crash, and 2 others were critically injured. Her, Duran, the woman, his girl, was completely ejected from the vehicle as a result of the crash. He sustained serious injuries as well, so he didn't just not get hurt in this situation. This is what his defense is saying, which, by the way, like I said, he remains innocent until guilty, despite what I've said, if he is guilty. But at the end of the day, bro, we don't know yet, so it's still that. But listen, here's what his defense is saying. It's pretty interesting. The judge ordered no bail for him, and he appeared in the hearing where his attorney said he has a history of seizures, which led him to speeding the day of the November 18th crash. Authorities allege he was speeding and failed to brake when he crashed into several cars at a red light in the intersection of Cheyenne Avenue. According to a new police report, Gutierrez told detectives that he might have suffered a seizure, saying he has experienced them since he was 5, and he admitted that he was never formally diagnosed or received medication for seizures. Police noted that if he suffered a seizure, it would cause him to lose consciousness. The vehicle he was operating would have slowed down or decreased speed and possibly drifted to the side of the roadway. A blood draw found a trace amounts of cannabinoids that were under the legal limit. Detectives also calculated that his Infiniti was moving at a speed of at least 71 miles per hour when it crashed, leading authorities to believe the collision was intentional. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. The biggest question for me is what the actual would be his motive. Why would he want to hurt his own girl, himself, and kill another person and smack into 12 cars? That is the main thing, bro. We need to find out if there had been a motive, if she was cheating on him, if something happened, what could cause him to do this? Because if there is no motive, then this shit just doesn't make sense. And maybe, I don't know, bro, maybe he did. Maybe this shit is true. We don't know. I'm just saying the biggest question mark that needs to be solved, and I hope it is solved, is there a motive behind this? Why would he do this to his own girl who's pregnant? And like I said, what doesn't make sense with these car crashes is you're in the car, you're driving the car. So it's more of like a I'm gonna end you and me type of thing, not just I'm gonna end you. You can't really control that, right? Yeah, you can't control, bro, you can't control what happens to you after you crash and you're in the same car. So I don't know, bro. This is a crazy ass story nonetheless, and I wanted to bring y'all this. So yeah, get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Cop a membership from the Patreon if you rock with me. It's the best way to support the channel, and I'm out of here.